Keep passing out papers and stuff. We're going to my notes real quick. We're doing it for both alto and tenor. So, yeah. So, what do you call two altos playing in tune?
Impossible.
A half step. Wait. How does a tenor sax solo like a sneeze?
How?
Because you know it's coming, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, so we're going to start this. Again, please do not talk. If you have a question, ask person or Morgan, preferably person. Okay, so as you look, talking will severely affect your grade. And well-being, who knows that? Don't ask why, just know it's the truth. Okay, so we're going to start. You're going to start with your assertiveness ratings. So, are you quiet or are you talkative? You have to judge yourself, okay? If you have a question about something, please raise your hand and I will answer. Yes? Yes. Okay. Are you slow to decide or are you fast to decide?
Sit down.
Do you go along or do you take charge? Are you supportive or are you challenging? Again, if you have a question as I read them, please raise your hand. I will try to look around. Like, whenever people say something, are you like, yeah, that's a good idea? You're like, I have a better idea. I'm better. Are you compliant or are you dominant? I have a feeling I have a question about that one. Okay, are you the person that's like, oh, go along with whatever anyone else says? Or you're like, this is what we're doing? Does that make sense? Are you deliberate or are you fast to decide? Are you okay, baby? Just kind of calm. Do you ask questions or do you make statements? This is the word I can't say. Are you cooperative or competitive? Sorry guys, like mouth on it.
You
Or
guys,
offensive.
are stupid. Not you guys.
Do you,
Other guys out there.
do you avoid
Not you.
risks or do you take risks? You find this out. Okay. Are you slow studied or are you fast paced? Are you cautious or are you carefree? Are you indulgent or are you firm? Okay, I think there's questions on that one. When someone like does something bad, do you threaten like with things and actually follow through with them? Or you kind of like, oh, well, you know, you said this happened, so it's okay. Does that make sense? Let's say someone's late and your normal rule is you have to run a lap every time you're late. Are you firm like, yes, this happens? Or you're like, oh, so you came late because you fell asleep. Oh, well, that seems like a good excuse, you know.
It's not.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a horrible
That's probably a bad
Terrible.
example, but it was
Yeah,
the only
that's
thing I can think of.
Very bad example.
It's a horrible excuse.
Are you non-assertive or assertive?
How are you doing?
Are you mellow or are you matter of fact? Please don't put mellow just because.
Look, my toes were just
Does everyone understand what that means? Everybody, yes, no, think so? Okay, are you reserved or are you outgoing? Okay, now, this is the time when you may take out your cell phones and go onto the calculator part of your cell phone.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, that's
please
a lot.
don't talk. Add up all the numbers in this and divide by 15. So when you do this, you're going to add the number, and you see this total score part, put that number in there, divide it by 15 and put your total on that little underline. Yeah. So again, look at me when you're done so I know that you're not like,
Calculator.
I guess you should do the work thing because that's the personality that we see. Because you're going to be different to your daughter than you are to us.
There's no calculator. Oh, there it is. It's Pokemon. Never mind. It's called Pokemon? No, we're
Yes. Stop talking, guys. Okay, so when you get your number, put that number down and put 2 decimal places after. To the 100th place? Cut it off there. Can you guys see that? So it's 3.13. 3. Put 3.13. Yes.
Look at the number. It's 44.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be like 25.
Rounding. Math skills, guys, I know.
It's too early in the year. School hasn't even started yet.
All right, who's still working? Raise your hand. How far do you have left to go? Just a little bit.
Wait,
Hold on, Dan, please stop
to
talking.
do that.
What?
Last day.
It depends on the situation. Yeah.
Like when they're like getting down, I'm like,
Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Try and catch up.
I think we should.
Everyone's good? Okay.
We should have
So go to the other side.
You mad?
Are you open or are you closed? Do not take this the inappropriate way. Are you one of those people, when people first meet you, you're kind of like, hi, I'm Kristen, nice to meet you, and then you start talking? Or are you one of those people that's
that
like,
thing is overly talkative.
Oh, yes, it is. Good job,
they
Alex.
keep talking to you and you're just like,
I have never introduced myself in person. I'm gonna start doing it now.
don't talk about it. Are you impulsive or are you deliberate? Do you use opinions or do you use facts? Are you formal or are you informal? Yes. If I were to come and talk to Hannah right now, would I say, hi Hannah, I'm Kirsten, nice to meet you, you're supposed to get my name. That's formal, right? That's formal.
Just ask the one.
Informal's like, hey girl, what's up? I know I'm way too white for that, but it's okay.
She's red though. Huh? She's red.
She's totally not.
Sorry,
you
memory.
can see on my shirt.
Are you emotional or are you unemotional? I believe what I know that most of the girls in this room will put.
I'm emotional.
Hold on. What? Unemotional?
Face is red. Is Jack in the Box okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, like a kid.
Jack in the Box goes tomorrow.
Are you gonna have a dog? Are you easy to know or are you hard to know?
I don't want to have one, but I have one.
Guys, stop talking. When people get to know you, do they instantly like continue to talk to you, or are you kind of like standoffish where people are afraid to like come up and talk? Yeah. Hey guys, please don't talk. Are you warm or are you cool? And that is not your body temperature, so please don't start feeling going, I feel about average. Yes, amen.
Oh, you feel a bit
Well,
like
right now you're burnt. No. Are you like that warm person that's like whenever someone's having an issue, are you like, hey, it's okay, or you know, you're saying hi to new people, or are you kind of like, you have to let people approach me and then just stand there? Like an awkward person that dances against the wall. Are you excitable or are you calm? Whoa. I know it's a song. Are you
We can
people
play it, too.
oriented or are you
I don't
task
know.
oriented? Whenever we're doing something, are you like, I wonder how people are feeling? Or are you like, I don't care about people, screw them, let's finish it. Okay, are you spontaneous or are you cautious?
Oh.
Guys, please just do this. Are you responsive or are you non-responsive? So when your section leader asks you something, do you sit there and go, and you answer, or do you sit there and go?
When you put them off, is that clear?
Because like, do you know how hard that is when you're trying to ask someone and they're just like,
Yep.
you're like, are you ready? Are you humorous or are you serious? Are you impulsive or are you methodical?
Ask yourself the same question.
Again, do you do things on whim, which is impulsive, or do you really think through things before you do them? And then finally, are you lighthearted or are you intense? I feel like we're at like low grass is like intense on the marching field, and then like you got flutes that are like, stop. And again, same thing, add up all your numbers, divide by 15, put it on, and then put those away. I don't want to see them after.
That's you. Do you like food on it? The only thing I like about them was their last year, they're opening trumpets.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really that big of a fan, honestly.
Not either, but I just like trumpets.
Like, I just like the whole marching. I like Crossman. I like their show this year. Crossman.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's
Is that on
called-
YouTube?
Yeah, it's called. They have a really good video. It's called Fragile. I'm recording. I do what I want. I'm not really watching this
Remember
recording.
leadership team, bro.
I do what I want. I do
Look at me when you're done. There, Amy.
She looks like we just looked at.
Okay, now raise your hand if you're not done. Not done. Okay, continue to work.
Alright,
Okay, so for those of you who are done, your assertiveness ratings. Turn your page over. Does everyone know what an X and a Y axis is?
No.
Access.
Access or axis? Like axis?
Sorry, axis. Or axis.
Plural.
Okay, so this is your X. So right across the X-axis, you will plot that number. So, I can't say the word. Axis. Okay, so this is your X, and this is your Y. And so what you do once you get both numbers, take it and just put like a little line.
Why did they make X and Y look so much alike?
Everyone see that? Can you see that?
I don't know, it's like just like a one bit line.
I
Goes
know.
on the Y, yes.
God, we're derbs.
I know, right? That's why we eat a Jack in the Box for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. If you, I just didn't know.
Do you like Jack in the Box? Do you like Jack in the Box?
And then, hold on, don't talk still. And then guys, when you are done plotting, make your lines up and down and find where they cross and put a big old dot, because that is you.
That was a lot of zoom.
That is you.
See if I do it on the stand. Don't zoom back out.
Yeah, I just did, but I didn't want to like zoom in on her butt or anything. That'd be weird.
I thought you were holding like 4.3.
All right, so raise your hand if you're not done. Okay, continue.
Which is very expensive.
He's like me. I bet if I retook this, I'd be analytical.
Okay, all right, now Morgan's gonna start. No talking, please. Guys.
It's trying to learn.
Amy, please don't talk. Anybody who's an Amy will raise your hand is Linda. Amy, stop talking. So section leaders also look around, look at these people.
So, amiables are your people. These are the people that are all touchy-feely. These are people that like other people. They like to make everybody feel included. Okay? some of the weaknesses that are seen in amiables is that they like to avoid conflict. So, but these people are necessary to make sure that everybody stays included and that everybody feels that they're accepted and stuff. Okay? And these are our air vendors. Awesome. All right, next slide. Connor. Where's our drivers?
Yeah.
All right.
So
these
section,
are-
just look around at your drivers.
These are our earth benders. These are the people who really push to do new stuff. These are very task-oriented people. These are basically the exact opposite of being equal. These are people who, when we're out in the field, they're like, okay, let's go get this done. You know, these are the people who probably set the drill the fastest. Okay? The weaknesses about drivers is that people see them as rude and inconsiderate.
Think that about you, Alex?
But when you're talking to one of these people who think they probably wouldn't be here unless they really wanted to. So, yeah. Okay. All right, thank you. The person. These are the people who never shut up pretty much.
Woo! Go me! That's you, Mitchell.
Yeah, that's my point. You're all talking. People who like to talk, people who are like, you know, we're walking in the morning, they'll be all happy and cheery and stuff, and then people will be like, get the frick away from me. These people are necessary because you have to have people that will give you, you know, pump. You know, these are the people that really, you know, they give you energy basically. They are like energy sources and they give everybody else energy. These are our water vendors. Okay. Well, I don't care. And the weaknesses about expressives is that sometimes they talk too much.
Overly talkative.
Yeah, in that category.
Sam. These are our fire vendors, the analyticals. These are the thinkers. These are the people who like to take a step back and they like to really think about a situation before they respond to it. The weaknesses about the analyticals is that they can be very non-responsive sometimes. But they're really needed because they usually see solutions to problems that most other people wouldn't. Okay? All right, now do I have anybody in the room who is dead in the center?
No, I'm five.
Okay. I was right in the middle. Pretty much, you go on the next slide. Actually, I have a slide for this.
Sorry. I'm with you.
Pretty much, there's actually not a name for it, but these are just the people. These people don't have a title either. It just means that they can flex the easiest, because that's what we're learning today. Is you learn your own your little social style, so that way you know how to flex yours to work with other people. Okay. Now keep in mind, amiables are the opposite of drivers. Expressives are the opposite of analytics. Okay? So those are probably the people you usually have a lot of your conflict with. Alright?
So hold on, guys. Let's
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
right now,
Well,
Morgan's
that's
an
okay.
analytical, right? And I'm the
I think we're only
expressive
watching
like
it.
I am. And he's just sitting there and I'm like, how are you today?
What's Robert's option?
Hello. I'm like, you're really thinking, right? And then you're,
Thinking about what to say.
you know, it starts, well, I was just trying to talk to you. And then all of a sudden it becomes,
Wait, you guys are making us sound really stupid. That team says hi, I'm not gonna be like,
Sam! Sam!
it's analytical people, they're really smart because they really think through things.
No.
If they were smart, then I'd
More
be
than
better.
you're and you're not happy. Oh, then you'd be driving. And I'll be like, hi, I love everybody. Hi, guys, hi, guys.
No deal.
And then you're like, shut up. And then you have Morgan who's just like, I'm amazing. Okay. Okay, so the quotes. At the bottom, every man knows well enough that he is a unique being, only once on this earth. And by no extraordinary chance will such a marvelously picturesque piece of diversity and unity as he is ever be put together a second time. Fancy, fancy, fancy words. For you are an original. You will never be like there will never be another person in this world like you. Okay? So yeah. Big words. And be affected by those who you admire. Don't copy them. That's not so large. So be yourself. Don't be afraid to be that expressive, or the analytical, or the driver, or the amiable. Just know that when you're around certain people, if I'm around like an analytical person, I don't need to be like, hey! I need to be like, hey, let's think about this. And then I'm not thinking at all, but they're totally thinking. Not my idea. And now I wait. So you know what I mean? So you have to learn how to bend your personality to other people. And like, please don't start walking to people and like, hi, I'm a person. What's your personality? Like, just learn that about people, okay?
Hey guys, real quick, section leaders, I want you to collect the data from this, from every person in your section, first name, last name, and I want to list your people and what they are. Got it?
What's the sweater name? Probably.